Good morning.
Morning.
I'm home.
You are.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well too. Yeah, I'm well too. I'm glad to be home. Oh, Dr. Mary.
Your retreat is over.
It is. It's all done. Who wants to see which mug I'm using this morning? Ready? I mean, I just think this is the stinking cutest thing. So, it's a smart ass. I can say that word, right? Look at this little guy wearing a COVID mask. I mean, who else has seen topical, funny COVID art? It's not too soon. It's great. I love it. I know we're on opposite sides, Sandy. I know. It's throwing everything off. I didn't think about it. It all depends on if we use our phone or our computer. So I think this is the side I look kind of goofy on, so we'll see what we think of it. But I'm a little off my game this morning. I feel just kind of silly about the whole thing. But anyway, this mug is from the same artist who did Dr. Mary's Great Cactus mug. She has a whole series of them. Her name is Pam Dorneman. I think that's how you say her last name. Her company is called Three Lazy Horses. She's out of Watertown, South Dakota, and she sells her work at Unglued. So if you want your own, she's got a whole bunch of them, lazy and smart and stupid, and they're all really clever. But I just love this one, Emily Wang, and I have to thank you for recommending it because I just think it's the cutest thing. So I'm happy to be home. I love my new Terraform For Me Studios mug, but I'm very happy to be trying a new mug today. And there'll be a new mug tomorrow too, which is very exciting. It was a big day to come home and have lots and lots of presents. So what are we talking about today, Dr. Mary?
You had a suggestion, a very topical suggestion.
That's right. So you beautifully suggested that we could go to Luna last night for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't know this, Luna is almost across the street from us. We're a block in, but if you really press your face up against the glass, you can see Luna from our living room.
Yes,
so when they say your neighborhood kitchen, they're not kidding. It's practically our backyard kitchen, which is great because we love Nikki and Ryan and the entire team at Luna. And they've done an amazing job of creating a safe, socially distanced place.
They did.
And they don't apologize for insisting on mask wearing, which I love. Anyway, that's a side plug for Luna. We went there last night, and the whole walk over, I was thinking to myself, boy, if our server suggests a glass of rosé or a glass of Sauvignon Blanc, which is mostly what I drink, I'm going to have a really hard time saying no, because I think I am pretty easily swayed by what someone suggests. I'm kind of a marketing dream come true. And, I didn't drink at all on the retreat, and I kind of am hoping to continue that. Just because I do better as a person. I sleep better, I feel better. So my intention is to drink almost not at all. And then Katie, who we love, Katie, our server, did such a fabulous thing. And I don't think this is a fabulous thing from a business standpoint, but it was great for us. She walked over to us and she said, "Can I get the two of you some mocktails?" Because that's what we had the last time we were there. And it was said with such warmth and confidence that I thought, oh, yeah, I'll have a mocktail. Yeah. And so I had no alcohol because I gave into the suggestion that was given to me, which was a mocktail, which was lovely. I had the honey bee, which is blackberry syrup and honey and mint. And I don't know, it was really good. And dinner was amazing.
Yes, it was.
Roasted beets and an incredible soup. And anyway, my whole point of this is how simple it is to not drink if it's not suggested. Or how simple it is to not overeat if you don't have too much food, the never ending fill in the blank. That's a problem. Or how simple it is to not shop if you just get rid of the emails that are, ludicrous sales from the place you shop. If you remove the triggers from your life, it makes it so much easier to be successful. Do you find that that's true?
Yeah, I mean there are triggers that people with that suffer from addiction do have to cope with. It's one of the reasons why I've read things about other treatment centres. There are some where they don't let you have your own clothes, so
Thanks.
they give you a completely different wardrobe because the clothes you wear could be a trigger for a seeking behaviorism. They don't.
Is it behaviorism or?
It is, or it should be. That's a really cool word.
It is.
But it's to stop. And some of them, if you're there for more than a month, you're not allowed visitors for a month because they want you to clear your head about you make a visual clue on someone. And, I used to get really wasted with that dude.
Well, you know what? To confirm and affirm that, so on my retreat, I also was encouraged to not have company. They were pretty clear that I could have one guest for one night, which was you for 26 hours, I think. But this idea of you need to disrupt your personal system, whether you're overcoming an addiction or you are trying to get out of something that isn't working for you, or whatever it is, fill in the blank. Habits are hard to break, and an addiction is even harder because there is such a physiological piece to it. But that's really interesting that you would say that in light of this whole new kind of path I'm on of this personal systems disruption idea. Because I really think until you get out of your rhythm, until you're uncomfortable, not in your routine, it is hard to break whatever habits you're in. And they don't have to be damaging habits. They might just be apathetic habits or lazy habits or bored habits.
Yeah, could be anything you like to do. That you might it might be something that's stopping you losing that magical 3 or 4 pounds you want to get rid of.
You know what'll take that off? Walk 10 miles on country roads for 2 straight weeks. You'll lose that weight right now.
I love that story you
If I
told
can
me
keep it
yesterday
off.
about that guy that's pulled over in his truck and asked you why you were walking.
So I had 3 physical encounters, and I use encounters loosely before anyone panics, while I was on this retreat. The first one was a census taker who came into the yard, and it turns out she's an artist who now lives in Fargo, but she's from the Wyndmere area, which is where I lived for the first 6 years of my life. So I thought that was kind of amazing. So I had a distance conversation with her. You came to visit, and then yesterday I was walking and there was a lot of harvesting going on. You know what those plants were? This is so embarrassing that we couldn't identify. Sugar beets. You have
They
your
were not
PhD.
sheep
Yes,
sugar.
absolutely they were. That's what they were combining yesterday.
Well, that is embarrassing. Mind you, I've never seen a sugar beet in the field. I was given sugar beets and I
Yeah, well,
dissolved them and did really cool
Yeah.
things to them. So
Mhm.
yeah, that is embarrassing.
yeah. Anyway, a man was delivering a porta potty from one field to the next, and he pulled up next to me and he said to me, "How many miles do you walk a day?" Because I'd seen him a couple days in a row, and I said, "I'm averaging about 9.5." And he said, "By choice?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Jeez." And then he told me to be careful because he said the drivers weren't paying much attention for walkers on the road. But I just thought that was funny. Yeah, you know what? You can burn a lot of calories if you walk 10 miles.
It is actually some of the best form of exercise you can do.
Yeah, it only takes 2 hours.
Dietitians say that is a word.
Dietitian is not a word.
Dietitian. It's, tomato.
Uh-huh.
Where was it going? They say you can reduce your health risks from being borderline obese if you walk a mile a day. That's it.
Yeah, it is all about starting. It's all about disrupting your system. So, Katie at Luna, thank you for suggesting a mocktail because I really didn't want to have wine, and you would hope that I could have that fortitude for myself, but I'm not sure that I could have because I really like wine. So I just appreciated that she had sort of this power of very confident, kind suggestion, and it really, really worked. So now I'm 2 weeks in one day, no alcohol, which is delightful. But yeah, disrupt your system, even in a small way. You don't have to go away for 2 weeks. You don't have to give up alcohol altogether. You just disrupt your system today, and then you try it tomorrow, and then you just keep going. So, anything else to add?
No, not really. I mean, that was just a nice. I mean, it was a nice thing to talk about. It was a nice gesture from them. I mean,
Yeah,
guys,
they take incredible care of us because they know that Maz is sober, and so they're just
yeah,
so
they never.
beautifully non-judgmental and
Everyone
supportive.
knows what I want to drink when I walk in there. They always says, "Hey, we got a new one of these. You want to try it?" And what did I have last night?
Hop water.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, if you like IPAs, it's non-alcoholic.
It's clear,
Yeah, it's pretty.
and it was fantastic. It was nice with mistake. Yes, I'm still eating meat, even though she's back.
You'll notice I didn't make it. Okay, we are going to go. Tomorrow is Daily Dose number 50,
Is
Dr.
it?
Mary.
Wow.
So we better do something to celebrate tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow. We'll do something
To
fun and festive. I
dress
don't know
up
what.
or something.
Maybe I'll take a shower before we Daily
Maybe
Dose.
I'll sit on that side.
Okay, Unglued. Go and support local art, whether it's this mug or something else, or get to an artist, or do something. They're a small business too and could really use your support.
Or go safely eat at Luna.
Yeah. And go safely eat. So buy
Ooh,
some mugs
do both.
and go to Luna and try hop water and try something new today to disrupt your own system. And most importantly, have an excellent day. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.